There are going to be some disappointed youngsters this Christmas when Santa Claus is unable to deliver their Star Wars toys or electronic games. If those two items were high on your Christmas want list and you haven't bought them yet, you might start thinking of what can take their place, because some Valley toy stores are either sold out or getting close. Christmas shoppers started their buying earlier this year, according to store managers. They say many shoppers began packing into stores in the middle of November, buying up the more popular toys. The electronic games, Star Wars and Battlestar Galactica toys rank high with kids. Store managers say their popularity and an initial shortage in shipping are the reasons why they're quickly disappearing from toy store shelves.
Well, of course, they're very popular, but they didn't ship. They were on allocation. Depending on what I purchased from the manufacturer last year, I got to buy so many of those, and when they were gone, they're gone. Can't get any more.
Miller says he gets between 50 and 100 calls a day asking about the availability of the electronic games. But he says once they're gone, that's it. No more are available. Martha Vasquez, Cool News 10.
Simon came out last year, and it's still the #1 seller. We have already this year sold over 800 pieces of that one particular game.
It's one of the simplest electronic games you can buy, and its retail success is something toy store owners hope Santa Claus will keep coming up with. Its popularity is something a rival imitator toy hopes to cash in on. This may not be as big as Simon, but the principle is the same, along with a little truth in advertising, since this Taiwan product calls itself Copycat. Electronic toys have become so popular that it's a wonder the stores haven't run out of the batteries it takes to power them all. Some devour as many as half a dozen at a time. Each toy seems to bring its own reason for buying one, for adults as well as children.
I thought she might have more fun with it for a longer length of time.
They're lots of fun. We have 2 other ones. We have a football and a basketball one, and they really enjoy those. So do I. So does my husband.
Game 1, and then it'll flash the H's, and as soon as the H's are over, press your bar.
Marketing strategy often comes close to naming the truth of the game. Toy store sales indicate that this is only the beginning of the electronic toy boom.
And with the advent of electronic games and some of the things that have come out, there are just endless possibilities.
Consider the success of Simon. While you might be able to find one to play with, chances are next to none that you'll be able to buy one in time for this Christmas. Sales have been so miraculous that you can't even find a store that stocks them. Sal Quijado, Cool News 10.
While the younger generation is already used to toys they can program to play songs, or even toys that can carry on a conversation, Valley store owners say their parents just aren't buying them as fast as they were last year. The reason? Mainly the price.
It's really gotten outrageous. They've gone from $39 to $50, and people just really aren't willing to spend that.
Retail stores have been forced to put the expensive items on sale in order to move them, while items like Star Wars toys have nearly sold out. So people are looking for dolls, trucks, and the traditional board games, simple items that cost less and last a long time.
I just like soft little stuffed animals and stuff like that.
With the pinch of inflation tighter than last year, it appears people who are buying the more expensive games are coming to the larger toy stores where prices are lower yet. Salespeople here at Play World say they're selling more electronic games than last year, especially the learning toys and memory games.
Parent, I think, wants to, if they're going to invest that kind of money in a toy, they want it something that's going to keep the child interested for quite a while.
And expensive items that appeal to adults, like the video games you hook up to the TV, are selling big everywhere. So while it may be a more old-fashioned Christmas for many this year, looks as if you're never too old to get hooked on the computer toys and never too young to give them a try. Kim Hawkins, Cool News 10.
This is about the strangest thing we have. It's called a crusher, I think, and you have to kind of watch what it does. Kids will probably just love it. It looks real pretty, doesn't it? Kind of like a Hulk. Bill, do you look like that when you get up in the morning? I was just a little curious. Anyway, we've got this doll here, too. This is a fun little doll. I don't know if I can show you exactly what it does, but if you feed it, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to because I'm holding the microphone. Maybe, Dave, can you move right over here? If you feed it, I can't get the food in the mouth. The baby will chew. Well, that's not the only thing she does, and I'm not really getting her to chew real well. Her lips will move, believe me. But then she chews, and she's really just like an honest-to-heaven baby. She eats, and it comes right out the other end, too. Randy Edwards, you're the manager of this store. These are kind of peculiar toys. Do they sell well?
Yes, they do, for the most part.
Do they sell, do you think, better than your normal maybe Barbie doll or something like that?
No, I would say that there isn't quite the market there is for Barbie.
Why do you think that people would buy something like this doll or that strange toy?
Well, there are those who would like something a bit extraordinary and unusual for their kids.
You said you had some real strange toys, and I know you can't remember what they are, but you said they sell real well.
They sold right out, as a matter of fact.
This is just a real brief look at a couple of the strange things that you can buy in these stores, and we would have to wish everybody at this point good luck in finding a good Christmas gift.
Mattel Electronics presents Space Martins.
Not exactly Silent Night, but it is the sound of Christmas, 1982.
Impulse drive destroyed.
And from the sounds and sights on the toy store shelves, computer video games will be the hottest sellers this year, much improved games over last year.
People are looking for games that are more improved and closer to computer games, and that's basically what this game is. It's the closest thing to the arcades that you can have at home right now, and that's what they want. And before, you couldn't get that out of the home systems.
Not only do they look better, but one new game, this one by Intellivision, even talks to you.
Energy level 8,523.
Not just intriguing, but expensive, too, ranging from about $140 up to about $220. This store sells cartridges for extra games anywhere from $12 to $40. Expensive, but popular.
Have the video games replaced the other toys or games that you normally used to play with?
Yeah.
Why do you like them so much?
It's a challenge. I think it's hand coordination because all the controls and everything, it makes your hands, and then you can write better in school and everything.
They are maybe mesmerized by what they see, but video games aren't the only favorites. E.T., a big item this year, and there is Masters of the Universe, items from about $6 to $30. And in the world of dolls, there is Strawberry Shortcake. It is she who has captured the hearts of little girls.
They look neato. I kind of really like babies.
Baby dolls?
Yeah.
Have you seen Strawberry Shortcake? Yeah, what do you think of her?
Well, she smells good.
I don't know. I like motor control cars and Atari and stuff like that.
David Puchalowski knows what he likes, and chances are very good that his parents do too. But finding the right toy can often be a painful and frustrating experience for both parent and child.
I will drive around trying to find the cheapest, and I do look through the newspaper.
To help Mom and Dad wade through the thousands of toys on the market and become masters of their own universe, the Kenner Toy People have dispatched their resident funologist. It's Dave DeMala's job to help Santa make the right choices.
Toys are the one opportunity that a parent has to communicate with a child, basically on the same level.
Talking with your child, says DeMala, can help parents understand what's new in the marketplace. And this Christmas, that's extra important.
It's very disconcerting for a parent to have the child say, I would like a Jabba the Hutt. The parent goes, what's a Jabba the Hutt? So if they go and they do a little bit of homework, they're able to avoid that kind of confrontation. Have some good communication with the kids, too.
DeMala says that when kids are given a choice, many choose toys that require not batteries, but imagination. Such toys can be anything from a lifelike hand puppet to a radio-controlled all-terrain vehicle. This one is quite expensive, in the $80 range. But it isn't so self-contained that the child can't create his own adventures. And fun, after all, is what buying toys is about. The last thing you want to hear on Christmas morning is...
Pretty boring.
In this and some other Phoenix toy stores, a video game cannot be found. That's because they're out of style and Santa won't be delivering many of them this year. As people start shopping for Christmas, retailers say traditional toys like G.I. Joe, dolls, and trucks will be selling better than they did last year. Some items like the ponies and a certain group of one-year-old babies are already going like hotcakes. But let's see what a couple of experts think.
Faker and Snake Mountain. The castle and the Cabbage Patch.
Those little cuties retailers agree will be hard to find again this year. The popular master of the universe, fictional heroes and villains will also be going at a fast pace. Those along with this television strongman and a host of robots and transformers won't stay long on the shelves.
Robots have been coming up very strongly for the last 2 or 3 years. We were selling a lot of battery-operated mechanical robots.
See, you can drive around with it, and then you pick it up and then turn it into a little guy, and then you can play around with him.
One of the hottest items on the market is this watch, which, if I can do it, will turn into a robot before your very eyes. Take a look. Throw the band away. Then what we do from here, help me, Michael. We pull the legs down like that. Yeah. Pull this other leg down like that. Pull the arms up, turn them upside down like that. And what do I have? Voila! But before you think robots and remote-control toys are the only major attractions for the little ones, retailers say cuddly, furry bears will be in lots of stockings.
They're real nice because each Care Bear has its own personality. There's a grumpy Care Bear, there's a birthday Care Bear. Each one has its own personality.
According to merchants, it's going to be a good year for toy sales, and shoppers should start early if they want to find the popular items. Marcus Wright, News Center 10.
He's one of the Huggables who's supposed to be hot this holiday season. Meet his 3 other fur-skinned friends: Boone the beekeeper, Hattie the pie baker, and Farrell the postmaster. Penny's department store predicts they'll be hard to keep in stock. 43 were sold in just 1 day. These guys are brought to you by the same man who made the Cabbage Patch Kids, those toy store sellouts for the past 2 years. They'll be back again, along with ponies for them to ride, clothes, playpens, and an assortment of accessories just too numerous to mention. Even these Cabbage Patch Kids will have a new look for Christmas. Some will come wearing glasses and showing their first teeth. Over in the boys section, many strange metallic beings fill the shelves. But any kid will tell you they are transformers. From a war-torn planet, they are able to change their bodies into awesome weapons. They battle other robots like Autobots, Decepticons, and of course, the GoBots. The ultimate robot warrior, though, is Voltron. But the #1 boys' toy and top kids' TV show is Masters of the Universe. Of course, there are the tamer toys, like the trikes, games, dolls, and this talking bear. Hi there, how are you? What are you doing? Can't understand you.